Aviation Now and stakeholders within the aviation space are calling for massive investments within the industry to expand the capacity of the sector. According to a fellow at the American Society of Civil Engineers Committee on Airfield Pavements, Engineer Leslie Alex Ayer, there should be a broader consultation to sanitize the operations of air transport in Ghana. He spoke to Joy Business.
You know, Ghana has a good record in aviation, and what we need to do right now is to maintain our reputation and build on it. And we have a very good record in aviation circles, and I think this is an opportunity to let it be better than it is right now. Currently, in order to meet the capacity, you have the Terminal 3, and since COVID, COVID just disrupted a lot of things. And since COVID, traffic has been building up, and we have a lot of confidence. A lot of airlines are flying to Ghana. Ethiopia used to do 7/7 one flight. Now they're doing 10. The other airlines that are coming in, they want to increase. British Airways is increasing its operations in Ghana. And I think the United and the Emirates, they all want to follow. So we should have our infrastructure should be able to cope with it.
All right, we'll still stay with the aviation sector because there appears to be a silver lining after Niger closes airspace following the military coup. Managing editor of aviationghana.com, Dominic Ando, joins me on Zoom to shed some more light. Good afternoon to you, Dominic. So he's actually on phone with us. How exactly is Ghana benefiting from the closure of Niger's airspace?
Hi, good afternoon, Daryl. So the closure of Niger airspace means that mostly flights from Europe will have to reroute the flight. Ordinarily, they will fly over Niger. It will be a shorter distance to some countries in West, Southern, and Central Africa. However, now they have to avoid that and then fly through Ghana, then connect through Nigeria, other Central African countries, and Southern African countries. How we are benefiting is that before they fly, of course, they fly their flight plans, and then they pay for the overflight charges. The overflight charges is $150 per single application to the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. So, in as much as traffic is increasing, flying over Ghana into other parts of Central and Southern Africa, we are also making some gains in terms of the overflight charges.
Can we handle the pressure?
Yes, I think we can, because the Ghana Association of Traffic Control Officers, they are very active on the ground, though their shift or their time of working has increased, but they have indicated to me that they are very much on top of issues, and then they reschedule their time to ensure that they're able to handle the pressure. The Accra FIR, Accra Flight Information Region, is divided into east and west. So the western part is what we handle, the eastern part is for Togo and the rest. But for Ghanaians, we've been doing it for years. In fact, we train the other eastern part. So they have a lot of experience and they have the manpower to be able to handle this new development.
Well, but still, travel has become longer in the region because of detours and rerouting, right? And airlines would have to spend some more on fuel.
Exactly. What it means is that we anticipate that in the long run, the price of airfares will go up a bit. This is because, let's say you are flying a Boeing 777, and we are taking you 6 hours to fly from Europe to a destination in West Africa or Central Africa. Now, if you have to do a detour, and it takes you about 7 hours, that's 1 hour more flying time. That 1 hour more flying time requires between 3,500 and 4,000 more fuel. I mean in gallons, I'm talking in gallons. So you need 3,500 more gallons to fly the same distance you previously used to fly, simply because of the detour. That additional 3,500 gallons of fuel, at yesterday's prevailing rate of 1.92 for aviation fuel, it comes down to about $6,000 extra operation cost. So if your operating cost has gone up by $6,000, it means that you pass on to the consumer. You can't keep absorbing those losses. So any detours, any increase in flight time, it's a cost to the airline and ultimately will be passed on to consumers.
Right. I mean, last week when we spoke, I mean, there were reports that some European carriers had cancelled flights because of the initial challenges. I believe that, I mean, with Ghana serving as an alternative, that has changed slightly, hasn't it? Or even more?
With Ghana, none of the European carriers ever cancelled their flights. The likes of Brussels cancelled their flights to Luanda in Angola, because they have to do so many detours, and looking at the flight time increases and the rest, they thought temporarily, let's suspend it and let's see if things get better so we can do. Brussels is very strong in Francophone West Africa, and if they have to do all those detours, the cost of operating will go a bit much higher, so they were looking at those dynamics as well. So they have temporarily suspended, but the rest are operating all right, though they have to do detours here and there, but they're operating all right.
Okay, continue to watch that space for us. Dominic Andor, Managing Editor, aviationghana.com. Thank you so much for speaking with us.